welcome to another edition of What the Fuck happening to YouTube atheist community and Google Plus. Yuck. Yeah, I did Google Plus last night. So anyway, quite adequate evening as things just moved along. Jonathan Doe guy, math fails, was there for the first, 3 years. And then later somebody else, and then later somebody else, and it just moved right along and it really was quite adequate. Yeah, so, not too bad. Don't know if there was any real hard philosophy, but it was adequate. Served its purpose, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. I was in kind of an okay mood, and so it was kind of good that things went sort of reasonable. So that was good. And, yeah, anything else to say? I don't know. So lots of stuff going on, this whole free will group thing. I just got out of the group meeting and I laughed because, I just don't get along with groups of people. They started with this, oh, the poor criminals can't help themselves crap, and I'm just like, oh, please, It's not about the I mean, fuck, this is just so stupid. I mean, 70, 80, 90% of human beings are, like, consuming more than they produce. We're all running at way below rational standards. We have set the bar so fucking low for what a human being has to be on this planet. It's disgusting. And these assholes almost want to set it lower. They're saying, like, any retard will do. Oh, if you even thought about one time you thought about being decent, oh, that's all you have to do. That's good enough. You thought about it once for 5 minutes. Yeah, you fulfilled your obligations. I mean, fuck that shit. Whether criminals can help being assholes or not, who the fuck cares? I mean, if you're too damn stupid to figure out you can't go bashing people over the head with bricks and raping them and all that kind of shit, you're just not worth the trouble. I mean, it's too colossal a failure as a fucking device. There's just no point in giving it a hug and saying it's all okay. Especially in a society where deterrence fucking works. I mean, these assholes actually think deterrence doesn't work. They actually think that if they got rid of all the laws against shit, I wouldn't break the fucking laws. That I would do the very things that are against the goddamn law. Of course I would do them. Because I'd exercise my own great, fantastic judgment. I'd say fuck you to anybody else's judgment because I'm right, they're fucking wrong. I mean, goddamn it. So yeah, you have to have deterrence or the game is over. You don't have a civilization. So you gotta have fucking goddamn deterrence. You can't go hugging people for doing the wrong fucking thing. Even if it's not their fault, they're broken. The point is that you have to make crime punished. You have to punish it or people will do it. You're just stupid if you don't think people will steal the candy from the baby if you don't stick your boot up their ass if they do it. I mean, it's just a fact. Deterrence is more important than recognizing that the poor criminal can't help being an asshole. And realistically, if you're going to talk about, well, we should prevent them from being criminals in the first place, well, then you got to prevent poor people from having goddamn kids. You got to prevent people from having kids on the, spontaneously, on the spur of the moment. They say, shit, I saw a cute kid at Walmart, let's have one. Yeah, so then you're going to have to pass laws telling people how reproductive they're going to be allowed to be. And so how are you going to do that shit? You can't, I mean, come on, I'm just saying, it's just, you're so far from doing what civilization requires that it's just idiotic to sit there and say, oh yeah, my first solution is to break the game even more. I'll start hugging criminals. Fuck that. So anyway, I had to leave because they were just being assholes. Well, what they started doing was, it was the same old skanky bullshit. Well, you're talking too much. yeah, well, that's what I do. Alright? I don't think any of you fuckers, okay, I haven't seen anybody in, whatever, the 8 years I've been on YouTube, there's been 5 fucking minutes of content that's coming out of some fucking buddy else's mouth that's been worth listening to. And that's it. 5 fucking minutes. Alright? You people aren't educating anybody, you're not saying anything interesting, you're not saying anything fucking compelling or logical or any of that shit. That's just the truth. Alright? So yeah, if I'm in the room, I'm talking, I'm not listening. Alright? That's the way it is, because frankly, the bottom line is I'm probably saying something fucking 10 times more brilliant than anything coming out of your fucking gob. And that's just a fact. So I should talk twice or 10 times as much as you jackasses, because frankly, everything I say has so much more fucking value than the crap coming out of your mouth. It's just the truth. Sorry. Facts are facts. Speaking of assholes. Oh, I mean, Jesus Christ, it just doesn't end. So anyway, this stupid douchebag, he's sitting there defending Thunderfoot, and he's sitting there doing this ragging on some chick again because the chick is making an argument in defense of the fact that, God damn it, the world is a little bit stupid and it's really fucktarded, this whole role-playing bullshit, and we should try to rise above all that crap. And these assholes are just keep defending some sort of status quo bullshit where, yeah, wear a bikini, but if I rape you, it's your fault. This kind of stupid psychology. So again, let's go back to this, the jackass he's defending, which is Thunderbutt. Let's go back. Okay, I know I have the video somewhere, but I don't know where the video is. But anyway, I do have the image. I have one little stupid crappy image I did save from the video. So I did do a Vlogger Dome video. It says right there. And it has the clip of Thunderfoot sitting here in this little pool in Hawaii, right, with Healthy Attic and some other chick in a bikini, right, with his fat bulging all over the fucking place. I mean, he's so unfuckable. Well, anyway, right, and so this douchebag basically says that these two girls right now, all right, they have no right to claim rape. So if he raped them, this right here would be evidence that they asked for it, okay? They sat there and put themselves in this compromised position, and so now that they can't make a rape accusation because, yeah, it's tainted. I mean, Thunderfoot says if a woman doesn't go to the police, she wasn't raped. Only women who are really raped, okay, when a woman is really raped, she goes to the police. So exactly what would these two women, if they got raped, what would they go to the police with? I mean, unless they allowed the rapist to break their jaw or do something really physically harmful and damaging, what would they go to the police with evidence? This? They're going to prove that they weren't raped? I mean, I'm saying that they were raped based on, and they're going to have to say, okay, we were playing with his fake boobs, and, you know what I'm saying. So Thunderfoot is such a fucking hypocrite. He sits there and plays the game, all right, but he won't man up and say, yeah, okay, men who do this, you're fucking compromising a woman's safety by doing that. Because now she can't say she was raped. I mean, it's just such a fucking hypocrisy. It's so duplicitous. Like I said, this fucking using selfish motherfucker. He just sets them up for disaster. And then this stupid dumb cunt can't think any better than to figure out that, yeah, this is kind of bullshit to say that women aren't raped because they don't go run into the police with an accusation they can't prove. So, I mean, again, if I had a daughter, I mean, I'd advise her, to just cover herself with electronic surveillance devices so that she's going to be able to prove, what the fuck's going on. And is that the way you want to live your life? You want every phone call recorded, every text message recorded, everything recorded because everybody's going to have to play some safety game because you can't trust you motherfucking hypocrites? And that's what you are, motherfucking hypocrites. So anyway, I'm a little pissed off. I don't know. I'm in a good mood, but I am pissed off. So let's play some of this. I didn't see this part, but so he's basically just defending, Thunderfoot against a woman who's pointing out that Thunderfoot is, just trash talking and using really ignorant arguments. Anyway.
Nothing else can compel me to do that much fucking.
Oh, cool. He isn't moving. Nothing else could compel me. Yeah, I know. We know you're a lazy motherfucking cunt asshole. Can't be bothered making a rational argument. So you just make a bunch of pussy shit, bullshit, irrational ones instead. I need more microphone here, don't I? Yeah, I do. I need more microphone. More speaker, I mean.
The man deserves his fucking Patreon money. How dare you?
She shows instances of violence against sexualized women and says we should stop this. Now, splash some cold water on your face and move on.
Oh, the poor dear is mistaking thinkies for feelies again.
Whatever. Yeah, no, yeah, it's just not a joke, okay? As a culture, this is what, it's part of the culture. You have to take responsibility for it. I'm not saying you pass a law against it. I'm just saying just recognize the fact that men's agenda is different than women's agenda, and that creates a problem where there really has to be a little bit of sensitivity for the position that people are in. One is basically, the prey, and one's the predator. And these roles are real, and they got to be recognized as being real.
This video, what if men acted like feminists, was the first video of yours I commented on. You are making society take a step backward when you make videos like this.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying the more important, I think, statement that Thunderfoot made was that just demonstrating he has complete ignorance on the subject of men and women relations, is that he was crazy enough to say that you aren't raped if you're a woman if you don't go to the cops. If you don't just go to the cops with your non-bag of evidence, with your non-provable accusation, and get humiliated and probed after you've been already raped, then somehow you're not a real victim. Something real bad didn't happen. I mean, that's just so fucking goddamn ignorant. It's so colossally ignorant that, I mean, Thunderfoot should really be in kindergarten for a long time to have that one beaten into his head. That, not all crime is something you go run to the police to fix because they can't fix it. The justice system can't fix these social issues between people. Domestic violence and a lot of these subjects, it's very complicated, and the cops aren't necessarily equipped to fix the problem.
A lot of young, impressionable men out there, and you are filling their heads with hate.
Exactly. I mean, this is just, you're just placating a bunch of fucking bigotry. It's a kind of, feminazi bigotry bullshit. These fucking men, these dickless wonders who resent the fact that women want something different than what they want out of relationships, and they can't handle that. Well, that fact, okay, that's life, they can't live with it, and so they're going to blame women for their problems, blame women for their poor decisions. I mean, you goddamn get married, you goddamn have kids, and then you're going to whine about having to take responsibility for that fucking decision? Bullshit, man. Bullshit.
You know what? That's your first comment. Nobody's first comment is perfect. I'm going to refrain from criticism now.
You are creating a very large...
Oh, whatever. That's boring. Okay, let's move on. Well, let's play a little more of this.
Anti-feminist hate group on YouTube.
Yeah.
That was my comment.
Good
There
enough.
are 250 replies, so I want...
Man, I've been hitting the philosophy medicine hard, and it screws with my math, but doesn't he have like 1 million subscribers, so wouldn't that be like 0.025%?
Well, I don't know. It's pretty good. 250 responses to a comment is pretty good. I mean, fuckhead, you only got 220. You only got 202 views on this whole entire video at this moment. So,
Of his subscriber base, like the most minuscule fraction of this hate mob you speak of.
Yeah, well, that's because only part of the hate mob is literate enough to actually make a comment. So, you got to recognize that's part of the problem here. Thunderfoot's audience is what? Fucking mutant, autistic, fucking retarded, whatever. Dickless wonders.
I'll go through them all, but here are
Fat dickless wonders, no doubt.
a few of the worst. They weren't all bad. Time Wolf says, good retard. Jude Herbert says,
Listen, I don't like to help you with your feminist manipulation game, but I hate to see shoddy work, and I like to give tips for improvement. You shouldn't have said, these are some of the worst, right? If you really want to paint an impression that there's some that are just beyond the pale, you should have said, these are some of the ones that are mild enough that I'm good.
Yeah, whatever. When did you do any of this shit? So you're giving advice you don't even live by. Your comments are like, sometimes you manage 7, 8 words in the sentences you type, but that's about it. You lazy fuck. So what the hell are you critiquing?
I'm going to train myself to read them. The other ones, frankly, they traumatize me. Go with something like that, and it'll really... see, if you say those are the worst, they assume all the other ones are more mild.
Yeah, whatever. You're still just defending a bunch of rape psychology. You're sitting there still arguing on team dumbass, okay? Team redneck dumbass. Women should be barefoots and pregnants. They're for me to play with when I want to play with them and use them up and wipe my dick with them and all that kind of shit. You're just defending a bunch of people that have really small minds, really tiny minds, small dicks, big fat bellies, and that's all you're doing. And that makes you a douchebag, and a useless douchebag, and a piece of shit douchebag, and a fucking asshole, and a goddamn waste of my goddamn time, and why am I fucking watching your goddamn video anyway? Stupid idiot. So yeah, my bad. So again, just Thunderfoot. Thunderfoot, the fucking motherfucking hypocrite. I'll play the game, I'll talk shit, okay? I'll walk nothing. I'll not take step 1 of being a non-fucking hypocrite. Motherfucking goddamn duplicitous motherfucking hypocrite. I'll play the game. I'll take no responsibility for the consequences of the game. I'll encourage women to do the very goddamn thing. I'll say, if you do it, it's your fault. Fuck you, man, hypocrite fucker. Don't be playing game. Don't play playing a game you're not willing to pay the price for, you fucker. Alright, so anyway, enough of that shit. So there are other videos. Pierrot's made another video. I wish he would already go to this fucking job interview. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fucking babbling, rambling bullshit videos. And then Anticontavat, I got that one coming now too. The Will, first person perspective. Oh, wow. So that'll be interesting. He can explain to us how he's doing something more than just being a motherfucking maggot, eating the carcass of, you know, the biosphere. He's just feeding on the planet like a fucking maggot. And so he explained to me what kind of will he has that has something to do with something other than him consuming the cheese and then shitting the cheese. I mean, that's all he fucking is, a goddamn cheese eater. Alright, so anyway. Oh, Karina made a video, which is cool. But, yeah, I didn't care for that one either, right? So another video I can just say, you know, gay is a choice. Prison proves it. So she's ragging on some Republican, whatever, the next Obama guy or whatever, another liar. But anyway, okay, these, you know, black Republicans are just kind of funny. But anyway, and yeah, he's making some stupid thing about how gayness is a choice because prison proves it, because, you know, prisoners come out of prison all gay and shit. And maybe that's true. Some of them learn how to do the gay thing and they say, hey, gay thing's okay. You know, and frankly, you know, I think gay could be a choice. It's clearly, I think there's some people who could just say, yeah, whatever, you know, I could go that way if you're cute enough. So I think it clearly is, and but it doesn't even matter. Who the fuck cares about this shit? It doesn't matter whether we call gay something you can't help being, or whether it's something you can help being, or some other kind of bullshit. That doesn't goddamn matter. The only point that fucking matters is, why should gay be anything that why should it be anybody's fucking business? So this black guy isn't wrong because he thinks gay is a choice. He's wrong because he thinks even if gay was a choice, that somehow it's a choice we should look down on, and we should, you know, spit on the gay people for their bad choice. I mean, it's a perfectly viable choice. It's an excellent choice. Fucking goddamn, it's a super cool choice. Go gay. Go gay, man. I mean, it's all win. I mean, less conflict, less problems. You're probably going to be able to relate to your own sex so much better than the opposite sex anyway. I mean, it just solves so many goddamn problems. So, yeah, any candidate who is anti-gay is just a loser right off the bat. That guy's already a non-starter because he can't even figure out that gay is cool. So, fuck this shit. But that should be the argument. Who cares whether it's a choice or not? I mean, just nothing's a goddamn choice. It just doesn't even goddamn matter. Even the shit you choose, you didn't really choose, goddammit. You don't have any fucking free anything. It's fucking controlled by your goddamn fucking life experience and all that shit anyway. So whether it's fucking controlled when you're 5 years old, or it gets controlled when you're 15 years old, or it gets controlled when you're 25 years old, who the fuck cares? You still got controlled. You still got manipulated by life experience and your goddamn environmental circumstances. You still aren't going to play the piano unless you learn how to play the piano. You ain't going to be gay until something makes you gay. Whether it's an idea, or whether it's an experience, or whether it's a commercial. Who the fuck cares what it is? Whether it's going to prison and having your fucking ass raped. Who cares what makes you anything? Who cares? Okay? Why? Who cares? The only thing that matters in this case is that there's nothing criminal about gayness. There's nothing bad about it. There's nothing about it. It's perfectly rational in a way. If I could be gay, I think I'd choose it. If I actually could just say, hey, I'll just push a button that says, now I'm gay, I'd probably push the fucking button. Because, yeah, women's is a bitch. Yeah. They do break your little heart and such. Anyway. So I haven't finished the video yet, so she probably does get to the point. Karina's smart, so she always does get to the point. So she probably says somewhere in this part here, she probably does say something like, who fucking cares whether a goddamn choice or not? Goddamn doesn't matter, you dumbass. So she probably does say that. But anyway. Alright, now I'm probably done. I mean, she does seem to have an awful big collection of stuff here. So it does seem like she's doing stuff. Yeah, I wonder what the hell it is, though. Yeah, I have to see what the hell she's up to. Watching a lot of movies, apparently, which, it's not very productive. But anyway, she's probably doing other stuff. She's probably doing, she's got some master plan, I'm sure. Maybe not, but, I just tend to think so. Yeah. Alright, this is I'm a little bit buzzed, frankly. I'm overtired and completely fed up and just, just one of those, whatever. Whatever, just another day in the life of inmendham. So, I think that'd be enough, right? I don't think so anyway, I'm working on some stuff, so I'll have some new stuff soon, related to this whole free will thing and stuff, so I'll be doing some stuff, probably, maybe, soon. Anyway, till next time.